I tried running last night on the treadmill and almost tripped. I'm like,
that's
not gonna
dangerous.
Do that
That's really dangerous.
I forgot I had it on the incline too.
Yeah.
So I just, as soon as I got faster, I started tripping on my feet and
Oh, damn. Honestly, like,
shit almost launched me back.
running's not even like that great of an exercise. Like, I'm doing it right now just because I want to get back into like the swing of things, and I like the feeling of running, but I know it's not good for my joints.
Yeah.
Especially
It's
like
fucking terrible for your knees.
Oh yeah, it's really bad. Like, I could genuinely feel it on my right knee, the one that I hurt. Not like feel it like it felt like it was gonna like buckle, you know? But I was like, yeah, this isn't something I should be doing every day.
Yeah.
I just want to do it for a little bit and like train, probably do like a 10K and then go back to just whatever, working out like normal. But because yeah, it's just not sustainable. But man, it just felt so good to just like burn again. You know what I mean? And like get to the end and
Shut up, you don't burn.
I don't burn. You're right. I don't burn at all. I do not do the burning. But no, it just felt fucking good, man. And like, you know, just going out, just throw some sweats and a hoodie on and just like listen to my breath. Also, I don't like usually listening to music when I run, which is kind of weird.
Yeah. It is pretty weird.
Yeah, I know. I usually tell people that and they think I'm like some kind of psychopath, but like
Sounds like it.
but like no, I just kind of like listening to my breath and just like zoning out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'll listen to music if I'm like really trying to if I'm either just trying to switch it up or like really get like a good time, I'll do that. But like 99% of the time I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a little different like if you're doing it like out where you live.
Yeah.
Like out in the nature.
Yeah. I guess that's
the
true
neighborhood.
Also. Yeah, it probably, you know, you have a point. It probably would be less interesting if I was just like in town. Whereas, yeah, it's pretty nice where I live. You know, there's a lot to look at. There's a lot of like animals and stuff. So there's kind of ambient noise just around. So I can genuinely just listen to like the I don't know why I did that with my mouth. I don't breathe out of my mouth when I run, but
for me, it'd be like,
oh, that's the other thing. I was trying to focus because whenever I run, I like the breath work when you're running. You know what I mean? Like, I like focusing on how long I'm breathing, and like I like counting my breaths with my steps when I'm running. And I was really happy about, because I always try to run without breathing through my mouth because it's not good to breathe through your mouth.
yeah.
And I was happy about that. I was like, okay, look, it was like 9 minutes per mile. I only ran like 1.8 miles, like pretty whack, admittedly, but I was breathing the whole time through my nose. Like, I didn't ever have to take a breath out of my mouth, which I was like, or exhale through my mouth. So I was like, that's fucking, I'm happy about that at least. So my lung capacity isn't like completely destroyed from all the burning I do. No, it felt good. So I'm not going hard with my New Year's resolution, but I'm taking baby steps.
It fucking sucks because at Planet Fitness you have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
The whole time. So it's like you're waterboarding yourself.
Oh, that sounds awful.
When you're fucking doing your lifts and all that shit, and then you go on the treadmill.
Man, that sounds awful. Is it kind of like when you wear the like the oxygen masks?
I haven't worn one before, but I was thinking about getting one because now if I wear that, I won't look like a douchebag.
Yeah. They're good for like the lung capacity thing. I kind of get them. I get the point, and I think it's an interesting challenge, but they're also like pretty pointless for most people, I feel like.
Yeah.
Especially like if people need to breathe out of their mouth, they don't need to be using oxygen masks. Like, if you can go through a full workout and you need to breathe through your mouth and you feel like, oh my God, I'm going to die if I can't take a big breath. Like, yeah, no, you don't need an oxygen mask.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a fun challenge. So, like, I don't know. I get the point. Have you ever, like, really tried one?
No.
Have you ever gone for, like, oh, yeah, I haven't either. Yeah.
I've been wanting to buy one, but
Yeah.
they're like $50.
50?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I could just put a gag ball in my mouth and get the same effect. Oh, bro, Dude, just jogging.
Just go to Planet Fitness and do that.
Bro,
Which honestly, you probably fit in with everyone else there.
Dude, go to Planet Fitness wearing wearing a gimp suit and a ball gag. Look,
Perfect time for Cody to come
for
in.
my breath work. I'm training for a marathon. It's marathon training.
You guys talking about my birthday?
Yeah.
We're saying, actually, you kind of heard pretty much all of it. There wasn't much lead up.
I heard ball gag. The only thing I didn't hear was butt chugging.
So we were talking about like people wearing oxygen masks in the gym, and
Like the altitude mask.
yeah, and I was like, you could just wear a ball gag because he was like, dude, they're like $50, and I was like, that's expensive.
Just
And
wear
he
a
was-
ball gag.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, you
For
could
a
get a
gimp
fi-
mask.
Yeah. I was like, you could get a $5 ball gag and it'd be the same effect.
Remember that kid in high school that used to train with one?
Yeah. I know exactly who you're talking about, and
Oh.
it's the person you sent me the post of.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
You guys want a drink?
I'm down. What are you gonna make?
Got a new
Alright.
one for you.
Got my
What's the new one?
A gin and tonic.
Oh, I'm so down.
Classic, simple, but I've had it once, and I made it on New Year's Eve. And I've never had gin before. It's aviation gin.
You never had gin before?
No, I've never.
You would love gin.
Or no, you know what? Actually, I had that one like red gin that you had at your house that one time. What was that?
Red gin. I don't know.
I don't know, but this is the first time I've had it. I think I'm gonna need to drink it more to get like same with whiskey to get past like just the alcohol burn. You have to get used to it. Except with this, it's not really it's like almost like mouthwashy.
Oh yeah,
Where
probably from
it's
the
like
juniper, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like super. It's exactly from the juniper.
Yeah.
Super florally, like way more than I'm used to from
Yeah,
whiskey, and like almost like botanical.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I wasn't used to it. I drank it a little bit straight. I'm like, I can appreciate the flavors I get if people love juniper, but I'm just not there yet. But once I put it into a gin and tonic, which is like really simple, like literally 2 ounces gin, 2 ounces soda water, like carbonated water.
Yeah.
I don't buy it because I have my soda stream, so I can literally just carbonate sink water.
Yeah.
So it makes it easy with some ice, and it toned it down the perfect amount where I'm like, oh, I get it.
And
It's really good.
You'll really like gin because it's a completely different flavor profile that you'll get with whiskey. But like whiskey, there is a lot of different flavors and there's a lot of variety. And you can kind of find something because some are super flowery. Some are more.
That's this one. This one is like very floral.
Some are super floral. Some are almost like more vegetal. Like I would say like a cucumber type of flavor. Some are like
think I would
really
like
earthy.
that.
Like,
sounds good.
Yeah. There's some are more earthy. Like there was
Do you
one
want
I was
one?
trying.
Do you want one?
I'll just try one.
I'll make
You don't have to make me a full glass.
I'll
or
make you a
anything.
small one. I'll make us the 2 ounces
Down.
each. I'll make you 1 ounce each.
Super down.
All right. I'll make
And then
it.
after that, Cameron's got some good shit for us to look at right now.
Oh,
But yeah, I'm so down. Never had a gin and tonic.
I haven't either.
Yeah, a lot of the like classic cocktails I haven't actually tried.
we got aviation gin because that's what was at the store, and it had Ryan Reynolds' face on it, and I love Ryan Reynolds. Let me go get my my jigger, and I'll be back. I need to make some soda water real quick, actually. So
Okay.
talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
And we're back.
We're back for a second. While Cody prepares the soda stream water. Dude,
Never prepared.
fucking never prepared. Shows up in a bathrobe like he's the shit. No soda water.
Cody's a bitch.
I'm a fucking king, all right?
Dude, 2022 is actually starting off pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah. There hasn't been any like, huge crisis. Like somebody you loved and revered hasn't died.
That was the end.
But we gotta have a little
Wait. What?
memorial. We gotta have a little
Betty White died.
Oh yeah, but that was 2021.
I know, but I'm just saying.
We should still have. A
Oh
little,
yeah. She did die.
little
I guess that
intro
did
for her.
happen since the last episode.
Gotta dedicate this episode to her.
Yeah, 99 shots for Betty White. Dude, oh, you know what we should do? I guess it's kind of late now, but what we should have done is like instead of a power hour, like a power 99 minutes for Betty White. So do you know what a power hour is?
I think you told me. Isn't like every hour you chug a beer or something like that?
No, every
No.
minute you take a shot of beer.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So usually what people will do is they'll have like
Let's do
a
that next episode.
dude, we should do it for like a Patreon app. Because a lot of times because a lot of times what they'll do is they'll have like playlists, and you can find them on YouTube. Or not really playlists, but they'll do like a compilation, and they'll do it to where like every time the song changes, you drink your shot of beer, or there'll be like a sound. And it'll be a compilation of like different types of music. Like maybe the type of music is like 90s R&B, you know what I mean? And it'll play like 60 of like the 90s R&B, just like bangers, right? And then every time the song switches, you're like, all right, that's the cue. Or it'll play like a sound, and you'll know, okay, bell dings, take a shot, you know? But it sounds like nothing because you're like a shot of beer. Like, what am I, some kind of pussy, you know?
Yeah.
But it adds up over the course of the hour, and it ends up actually being like a decent amount. Oh, you ready? Yep. Okay.
Well, fuck. You just ruined our conversation.
Okay, guys. Now we're gonna get the gin and tonic
We
tutorial.
can continue the conversation.
No.
I've always been
you
of the
fucked it
opinion,
up.
I think I could like crush a power hour. I don't think it'd be that bad.
No, I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be just the right amount of beer.
Yeah, I think it would be cool. All right, gin and tonic, really easy. 1 part gin to 1 part tonic. It's super simple. Chilled iced glasses. I didn't chill them, but they have ice in them, so same shit. And here we go. Got the jigger. I'm gonna go soda water in first. Psst. Yeah. We'll start with Cameron's because he's only doing 1 ounce of each. So 1 ounce soda water.
So we could have like a
Dedicated
Don't have shaky hands.
Well, no, it'd be nice if I didn't have to move the camera and we just had like a second camera just set on this.
1 ounce.
But if we had a second camera, we'd probably
Aviation gin.
instead.
Okay, I kind of missed part of that, so I'm gonna go a little bit more. Yeah, the 1 ounce pour didn't really work as well. I'm not gonna lie, but that's what he wanted. All right, there's Cameron done. I'll leave that in there. Now we got the actual pours. 2 ounces soda water. 2 ounces gin. Hit it with a stir. Now, me personally,
That sounded really weird in the headset.
I would probably garnish it with like a twist of lemon or something like that. I feel like the sharpness from the lemon, maybe the tartness, might bounce a little bit. But it's a gin and tonic. It's literally just gin and tonic. So I'm trying to... Oh, that's not right. I'm trying to be faithful to what it's supposed to be. Eventually, I'll stop spilling when I pour. A little extra because I spilled a little. There are 2 ounces of gin. Also, sorry, audience, but my bar, as you can see, is a mess right now. But we deal. There we go. We have 3 gin and tonics in our chilled glasses. Give this last one a stir. With the bar spoon. And we are ready to go.
I'm going to mix it with the Red Bull.
Okay, well, that's not a good idea. Now, you might be thinking, that was a lot of ice and it's going to water it down. Correct. Because it was really strong, like not strong alcohol-wise, but the flavors were so strong for me. I was like, I need to go a lot of ice because I need to dilute this to be able to drink it. Anyways, gin and tonic with aviation gin. Cheers.
Cheers. Dude, aviation gin is really good too.
It's just really just... Now that, like, because I knew it was with junipers, but, like, when I was drinking it, I'm just not into gin. So I was like, I don't know what flavor that is really just busting me in the mouth. And
Yeah.
like, it's juniper.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
hard.
Yep. Yeah, no, gin's really different, but like there's a lot of variety. It's honestly it's for people that are into like whiskey or wine or brandy or things like that have like strong flavors and like a lot of variety. It's kind of like that. I mean, it's a completely different set of flavors, but yeah, there's a lot of variety and there's a lot of shit. And like, dude, the
good.
aviation, I always thought that because it was like Ryan Reynolds' liquor, I thought like it's probably just kind of it's gonna be hype. It's just gonna be like marketing, right? But it's actually genuinely pretty good, and it's like pretty affordable. So I'd put it in the same class as like Tangray, I
mean, I would say it's good, seeing as it's the only gin I've had.
Same.
Like even now, expecting the juniper, like it's like way better.
Yeah.
Now that because it's always that way. It's like if you blindfold someone and you tell them they're supposed to be biting into like a corn chip and it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, you're like, oh, that's disgusting. And then you tell them it's PB&J and they're gonna love it.
Yeah.
So it's like now that I know what to expect going into it, I'm like, okay, kick a juniper, very like strong floral notes, and I drink it. Like that's really good.
Yeah. Next time you're at my house, I'll have to have you try some other gins because we have a few in the cupboard.
I would love to try those ones that you're talking about, are like almost like cucumbery.
Oh yeah, so
sounds good.
That does sound good.
I'm trying to think honestly with. Oh no, actually, man, I'm trying to remember. There was one I remember trying, and I was like, "This straight up tastes like cucumbers." Like the juniper's there, but some of them to me they have like this weird fresh vegetal flavor that just reminds me of cucumbers. Like when you're eating a salad. You get the piece of cucumber and you're like, oh, it's like fresh. It has like a bit of juice. Yeah, it's refreshing. And then some are like more flowery. Some, honestly, there was one I tried. I forget the herb that they used in it. Because like the legal classification for gin means that it has to have juniper. That's the only real requirement. Other than that, they can use whatever herbs, flowers, and shit they want to put in there, right? So I forget the extra herb it was that they used. But, dude, it gave it this like... You know what it reminded me of was like when you're drinking a scotch and there's like that almost dirt, earthy type of flavor.
Oh, yeah.
It had like that, but it had like that with the like floweriness. It was really, really good. It was really interesting though.
Like I would really like it.
Yeah, it was really different. But yeah, no, we have a few gins at the house. So
I'd love to try it because like this is literally like I might have tried one gin before, but it was before I got like into like actually into like finer alcohols and stuff, where it was just like, oh, this is what we're drinking, okay.
Yeah.
Now it's like, now that I'm like interested in it and I'm like, okay. And literally I saw a bunch of London dry gins which I heard are really good for cocktails and stuff, but I'm like, this aviation gin is literally like $25. It's cheap. Like I've heard that it's good.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is sexy. Like, couldn't go wrong. And I was just like, I tried a glass, like a small, like tasting pour, like just the gin.
Yeah.
And it was like extremely botanical.
Yeah.
Just fucking like cock slapped me in the face with the gin. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I don't know if I could drink a whole lot of that. And then I put it in a gin and tonic. I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
I was like, this is really good. And especially once the ice starts to get watered down, like, and it like, I feel like this is like the same way I feel with like a super strong rye. Is once you water it down a little bit, it's just like absolutely like the perfect amount of drinkable for like a summer day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the gin would definitely be better for like just a real hot day.
Yeah,
because like this, you could drink this just out in the heat at like a barbecue and it'd be fine.
And it's like I would love to learn like some like really good gin cocktail because it's like I like how dry it is.
Classic martini or dirty martini, either one.
Well, yeah. Oh no, they're on dirty martini.
No, you don't like olives?
I've had vodka martinis. The olive juice ruins it for me.
Oh, you don't like the brininess?
No.
Oh, I love olives.
I like the lemon twist.
Try a classic martini. Yeah.
Which I've had it with vodka. I haven't had it with gin.
Yeah.
So I need to try that. But then there's other stuff. Like I've seen a bunch of stuff. I'm just like, I'll probably start with the martini.
Yeah.
Just like keep it simple.
Yeah. The vodka, from what I understand, like the vodka martinis became more common in like the 60s and 70s, but traditionally they were made with gin. But the gin has a stronger flavor, and then so
it actually flavors the martini, whereas the vodka, it's literally like it just tastes like whatever else is in the martini.
Yeah, exactly. Which is usually like almost nothing.
Yeah, like that's why people like dirty martinis, because they like olive juice.
Yeah. No, it's I haven't tried a dirty martini with the gin, but I'm really curious because I love olives.
I like love
gin.
olives, but I just can't do it in a martini. It just is weird.
Yeah, I'll have to. I'm gonna try one of these days. Yeah, I don't know other gin cocktails, but I know there are some. But yeah, what do you think, Cameron?
I've never tried one.
Oh no, I mean about this.
Oh,
the gin and tonic.
That's good.
Yeah. I think it's funny how like older cocktails were basically just like alcohol and like a little splash of something to lighten it up.
Yeah.
Like you look at the old martini recipes and it's like 4 parts gin or vodka and then like 1 part just like soda water.
When you go back to when they were drinking just like straight rum on ships.
Yeah.
Like when it's like, oh, we have this rum. We don't want people getting sloshed and like we want it to be like drinkable. And like literally the point of the rum was, oh, we give you water, but it gets like algae because they store it in barrels.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then they fucking have to put rum in it
Yeah.
to like make it sterile. And then they're like, oh, it tastes like shit because it's just straight rum.
Yeah.
And then they just put a bunch of sugar and fruit and shit in it to make it drinkable.
Yeah.
And I was like, the first cocktail. What are they fucking? Oh, what is it
When
called?
Jungle Juice started.
Yeah,
Kinda, yeah, actually.
What is it called though? What is it? Bog?
I think I've heard, but I'm not sure. I'm not as familiar with like rum
But
and stuff.
that's like literally how they first started making like cocktails. Is like, hey, we're on a ship. We need rum in this to make it, safe to drink.
Yeah.
And it tastes like it tastes way too strong. We can't have people just getting hammered while they're trying to work. So
Yeah.
we put a fuck ton of sugar and shit in it.
We should look at some like vintage cocktail recipes because I think my mom actually might have a book that has like really old ones from like the turn of the century. We should look at some of those and try to recreate like a vintage
That'd be
cocktail.
cool.
We should.
Yeah.
That would be.
There's a guy on TikTok that he goes like he gets a cookbook from like the early 20s
Ooh.
and makes recipes from that. And there's some weird shit in there.
Yeah, like
Ooh,
those
that
are the
sounds
ones where you
dope.
see I've seen some weird shit on there, like mayo ice cream or some
Yeah.
shit like that.
Oh, dude, there's some weird shit from like the Great Depression.
Yeah, like I would
There's
not
like
eat
one
some-
where you had to like melt or not melt, but like cook the raisins or some shit like that,
Ugh.
and then like mash them together.
Ooh,
I'm not sure about
They look
that.
gross.
yeah.
Might be good actually, but the thought's just kind of strange. There's a lot of weird stuff too with like gelatins, like
Yeah.
gelatins with meat in them
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Well, that they have like there's a bunch of British dishes like that. Like
Oh my god, yeah.
they have pork pie,
Fucking
which is literally they make like a pork mince with like veggies and stuff in it.
Mm.
They make a pastry to wrap it in, and then they stuff it fucking full of the pork mix, and then they get like gelatin and they pump it in there to where it like surrounds. Because basically what happens is like when they put the pork into the pastry case and it cooks it, like what happens to meat when you cook it? It shrinks a little bit.
Oh right.
So then there ended up being like space between the pork and the pastry, and they couldn't like hold it how they wanted to. So they would cook it, and then after they cook it, they pipe the gelatin in because like the pork mix is cooked and it's like come together. It completely surrounds the gelatin mix, surrounds the pork, and it fills in the space between the pork and the
Interesting.
pastry. And they would make it like a savory gelatin, and then they would cut it and they would eat it like that. So
God,
it's like
man.
Just
gelatin's
seems so weird.
gelatin's been in, like dishes for a long time. It's fucking crazy.
British food is so disgusting. Besides, they have
Sometimes.
fish and chips is a fucking like, it's so good,
Yeah.
right? Fish and chips is so good.
Okay, I feel like we're throwing out the baby with the bathwater. Though, like, of a full English breakfast.
No, but I mean like more to like traditional dishes. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, like bangers and mash and shit.
Like now they
that.
could just import all their food, but like if you look at the traditional dishes that were just made with the bullshit that can grow there, which is nothing, like it's like it was just disgusting shit like that.
No, but
Like,
they do have a full English, which is like a traditional British breakfast, and it's literally like eggs, baked beans, sausage, black pudding, which is another type of sausage, bacon, like an English muffin, like all just like a bunch of meat, an English muffin, and then baked beans.
it's just like it's
And
just
that's like very classic British.
yeah, but it's just crazy. Like you look at other countries and they have such interesting food, and then you look at Great Britain, it's like beans on toast. You're like, well, come on now.
Apparently, it's really fucking good though.
I don't trust them.
Yeah.
I don't trust those British fucks trying to tell me beans on toast is a delicacy.
I don't know,
But then they
a
have-
lot of them like make their own beans and shit. Like they make their own baked beans.
Dude, I fucking
Pretty fucking cool.
they fucking make whatever bean. They can invent a new species of bean.
Still not putting that shit on toast.
Still not putting beans on toast. Yeah, you got to draw the line somewhere.
Well, it's like that shit where they like Marmite too. It's like like Marmite is just. Ugh.
I don't even. What is it? Like,
It's like this fucking. I don't even fucking know what it is, to be honest. All I know is I've had it and it's gross. I don't have my phone.
I always see like disgusting shit, and it's like some British recipe, and I'm like, of course it is. Oh shit, turn the camera on. But yeah, they have fish and chips, fantastic. Eggnog, fantastic. Shepherd's pie, fantastic. But then like a lot of the other stuff is just disgusting.
Although I think it's funny how like in the States we call it shepherd's pie, but we make it with ground beef, so it's definitely not a shepherd's pie.
Yeah, it's kind of true.
like that's like a beef pie. Definitely not a shepherd's pie. Shepherd's pie would be with like lamb or sheep or goat or something like that.
That'd be cool to actually try like a legit lamb.
Yeah, because like my mom would make it growing up. She's like, "Oh, we're having shepherd's pie." And I'm like,
shit was so good.
then when I realized, I'm like, but like, we are like, you know, I grew up in the church, whatever, so I know what a shepherd is. So I'm like, why is it shepherd's pie? Like, I don't get it. And then I watch Gordon Ramsay. It's like, why are you calling it a shepherd's pie if there's no lamb? I'm like,
oh, he said that?
Yeah, I watched it. It was on
where's the
Kitchen
lamb sauce?
It was on Kitchen Nightmares. He was like, so where's the shepherd's pie? He's like, is this what you're eating? He's like, no, this has beef mince. I was like, oh.
Fuck, he told them.
I was like, I'm gonna tell my mom. What the fuck is this? This is not shepherd's pie.
Mom, this is not shepherd's pie.
Isn't it funny?
You? Oh, dude, speaking of British shit, I forgot. So
What?
me and Cameron before the pod, he was like, dude, British slang is so weird. And I was like,
yeah, that's true.
yeah. And I was like, oh, pull it up. I was like, actually, hold that for a second.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
We should make a game out of this.
Okay.
We should have, like, since you guys have looked at it and I haven't,
Well,
you should give
Well,
me.
he hasn't really looked at it.
Okay.
I
What if
can-
we give it to Cameron? He gives us 2 British slang and then makes one up, and we have to decide which one's fake.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That is, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that.
Just try, and we'll see. Try one, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Or we could just go through a couple and react to them right now, and then next week we could do it. I don't know. And we could use our whiteboard.
Yeah, dude, guys. We have the whiteboard.
Yeah, I finally put it together.
I don't know if
Can they see it?
No. It's completely out of frame.
No, it's out of frame, but it's there.
But just know that there's a whiteboard next to us.
Yep.
It's not like a horizontally flipping one though. It flips vertically, like those doors that you get trapped in.
So
Like a revolving door,
Yeah, the ones that you get stuck in.
like an elf. You just gotta keep running. When you see the opening, you go for it. I promise it'll be okay.
I fucking hate those doors. I always end up hitting myself with something in there.
I've
That's like me with the fucking turnstiles, but I'm just too fat. I'm like, fucking shit, I'm stuck.
damn.
All right, you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. Dog's bollock. Pissed. Dirty cow.
So we're guessing
is
which one is not real.
Is one of those
Yeah.
made up?
Yeah.
You said bollocks, right?
We
Dog's bollock, pissed,
Bollock.
and dirty cow.
Dirty cow.
We should also
So it's
try to
either-
we should also try to figure out what each one means.
Oh yeah, shit. Well, okay.
I bet dog's bollock, like, isn't that like a dog's ass?
I think bollocks just means like bullshit.
Balls? Is it
Uh,
balls? I want to say
maybe.
it's
Well, you got to guess
balls.
which one's fake first.
okay.
Oh, well, I think pissed.
I would say pissed. Yeah.
No. Dirty
Really?
cow.
Is it dirty,
Dirty cow?
Yeah, I just
That sounds like something like they'd
That
say.
sounds like something Gordon Ramsay would. You filthy cow.
Yeah.
Like, sounds like something he'd say.
they
No.
have
so-
one that's called daft cow.
So
Daft
is
cow.
pissed? Is it just the same as American? Like saying
I
like you're mad?
Pissed is drunk.
Oh, like you're pissed drunk. Oh,
What is
okay.
what is dog's bollocks? Dog's balls?
It's awesome.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
What? I thought
Maybe-
they say like,
Oh,
it's a bunch of-
bloody hell, that's dog's bollock.
Maybe you know what? You know what it's like? I bet it's like when we say like, "Oh, that's the pits," like some shit like that.
yeah, but
I never say that.
you
But
said
it's a
something's
thing.
awesome though, right?
Yeah.
That's so weird because I thought they say like,
the
oh, it's a
dog's
bunch of bollocks.
bollock. But maybe because it's the dog's bollocks that makes it good.
Oh,
It's like, oh, bollocks.
referring
but
to a
then it's
different
like,
set of
Oh, it's
bollocks.
the dog's bollocks.
right.
I don't know.
Damn, that one got me. Okay, keep
right.
going. This is good.
I thought it was pissed for sure. I was like,
There's no way.
like that's so basic for British slang.
Yeah, I was like, they probably say it, but it's not like their slang.
All right, I'm just
But
going to say the words and you guys got to try to guess.
maybe we
them.
got it from them.
Okay.
Throw a spanner in the works.
Throw a spanner in the
I
works.
think a spanner's a tool.
So is it like
I think it's like a wrench or something.
throw a
Like throwing a wrench in it.
yeah, like throwing a what's the word? What's the thing we say? Like throwing a something in the gears or something.
A wrench.
Wrench is it wrench that people say?
Yeah.
Throwing a wrench in the gears. Yeah. So is it something like that? Like you're fucking something up.
Like, he has to
you're-
give us the other two so we can guess which one is. Not
oh
British
right.
slang.
It's screw up.
Oh okay. So we were pretty like we're pretty on
pretty
that.
close.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Gobsmacked.
Oh, that's like surprised.
What do you think, Dale?
Yeah, I think surprised.
Amazed. Same thing.
Amazed. Okay. Okay.
I saw that. I'm like, Godsmack.
Godsmack.
You guys really like him.
I stand alone.
Okay, this one should be easy. Wanker.
Yeah, dude.
You fucking dick.
You're a fucking idiot.
What does it mean?
You wanker.
I guess what's like the closest American comparison? Like you're a dipshit,
Idiot.
kind of. Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty like.
Oi, you fucking wanker.
But I feel like the connotation is like not
Would you rather be called a wanker or an idiot?
definitely an idiot.
Definitely an idiot.
Yeah.
Wanker, I'd feel like they're like putting themselves
Yeah, there's
above
more,
me
like-
somehow.
Yeah.
More
Just
hatred in it.
Like if someone
there's just
says
more of a connotation there.
I think also it's like the accent. Like when they say it with the accent, they just sound so angry. Oi, you fucking wanker.
yeah.
Like when you're just like, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a real British bulldog walking up to you and calling you a wanker. I don't know how you respond, bro.
All right, Dale, you can't guess this one.
Okay.
Arse over tit.
Why can't I guess this?
Arse over
Because I already
tit.
told you.
So
Oh,
like
I forgot.
ass over. Like this is when you go like,
It's
Feet overhead.
ARSE. Yeah.
yeah, like ass.
Yeah.
Why did you think I wouldn't get that?
No. What was your guess?
And so it's arse over tits. So it's
Yeah.
like ass over tits. That means like you've gone fucking tits up, you know?
It's fall over, so I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, last one.
So it's pretty literal,
Like
actually.
head over heels.
I'm arse over. Like you tell a girl, "Yo, baby, I'm arse over tits in love with you." Baby,
Or
it's
baby,
arse.
I like your arse over your tits.
Baby,
I'm
you
arse
know,
over tits.
the moment I saw you, it was arse up, tits down, baby. I'm fucking falling for you.
Are you an arse or a tits guy?
Definitely an arse guy.
Yeah, me too.
Arse.
Get all up in that arse.
Oh damn.
The British things have some fucking weird fucking
Dude.
things.
One of these days, like
Like
oh,
I
man.
can't. Well, could I say it? Because the one that means to smoke a cigarette.
Oh, so we were just talking about that earlier. Smoke a fag.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
like-
like, go pinch a fag. I'm like, what?
Yeah, because there's been so many times where I've heard people say like, yeah, I like took a trip to London or whatever, and they said like, yeah, I'm gonna go smoke a fag, and they're like, what the fuck? And then they're like, oh yeah, it's just a cigarette. Yeah, like okay.
Active shooter.
Yeah, like it sounds like that is something that has a completely different meaning in the U.S.
Yeah,
than-
or like when you're in France and you have the signs for the trains, it's like, oh, the train's late. It's retarded.
oh, they say that. Interesting, huh? Yeah, because that's also a weird one. Because there's also like fire retardant,
Yeah,
which just means like
retarded
anti-burning
the
stuff.
fire.
Yeah, yeah. So that's kind of a weird one. Fuck. What was the thing you said again? What was the last slang word that we went over?
arse over.
Oh, we
tits.
hadn't
Oh,
moved
yeah.
on. Okay, let's hit the next one.
All right. Lost the plot.
Lost the plot. Is it like
That means
you're losing your
a fucking
shit?
Idiot. You're
You're
stupid.
going crazy?
Gone
You're
crazy.
stupid. Yeah.
Crazy. I nailed it. I fucking nailed it.
You got so happy.
Antonio Brown has lost the plot.
He lost the bottle. Bro, did you see that Twitter post where someone posted who's the bigger diva? And it was Antonio Brown and Tio responded. He was like,
Even I
he's
saw
like,
that.
how dare you ask that question? You know what the answer is. Don't disrespect me like that. I was like, oh,
What's the answer?
Antonio Brown. I'm waiting for like the really weird one to just come out of left field.
Yeah.
Dog's dinner.
Oh, I know that
Dog's
because
dinner.
Gordon Ramsay. That means it fucking looks disgusting.
Oh. Huh.
Like you fucked it up. You made a real dog's dinner out of that.
Interesting.
What do you think, Dale?
I mean, I'll just trust you on that. I thought it's funny. I heard it. And I thought, oh, maybe he means like this dinner's the shit.
No.
Like, yeah, this is a dog's dinner. This is a
D-
straight dog's dinner.
like
The dogs are eating
DAWG
tonight.
dog.
Like, I'm gonna tear this shit up. This is a dog's dinner right here, boy. Like, that's the way I interpreted it.
Stupid.
Because I thought like dogs, the way dogs eat, dogs don't sit there and like take their time. They just go, they go all in, you know.
Like
so
you,
I was
like you with the titties.
yeah, yeah. So I was like, yeah, it's a dog's dinner. Like I'm tying my hands behind my back. I'm fucking, you know, putting my choker on and going, yeah, like.
Putting my joker on. Sound like a teenage girl.
No, I sound like Hard Rock Nick, which may be the same thing.
Maybe.
Anyways, fuck. Let's move on. I'm ready for the next one.
You were both wrong.
What? You're joking.
Dress nicely.
Dog's dinner?
Dog's dinner is dressed nicely?
So
Underfoot.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what?
Yeah.
So like I'm the dog's dinner. How would you say that? Like I'm the dog's dinner tonight, guys. About to kill this shit.
Cameron walks in. He's like, "Oh, you look like a dog's dinner."
Damn, you look like Anybody ever told you look like the dog's dinner tonight? Man, let me dap you up real quick.
Because I just want to eat you up.
Man, we both were wrong about that.
Yeah,
I'm trying to find a funny one.
The dog's dinner.
fucking. Stupid.
I don't even understand like where that would come from.
What's stupid slang?
like American stupid slang?
No, what's the British slang is fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, like their food.
And their culture, they all suck.
Yeah, and the people.
The queen, she can suck my dick.
Bro, oh shit. Speaking of the Queen, did you see, this is like years old, but remember whenever 21 Savage like got deported? Did you see the meme that pulled up one of his lyrics and it was like something like my girl 5'5" and she like got an attitude problem or something like, or my girl 5'5" or something like this. Yeah, let me fucking pull up my phone. I'm butchering this right now. It was, where is it? Okay, the lyric was 5'5", she might ride or die. I was like, this is who he meant. And apparently the Queen of England's 5'5". Oh, there we go. I fucking redeemed
He says
myself.
21 Savage. I said that.
Yeah, he had that lyric and like, I don't know why. I was just
secretly hooking up with the Queen.
yeah, I was just looking at like old 21 Savage British memes and I saw that one and I was like, that's good. I never saw that one.
The Queen is his side piece.
Yeah, you never know. Dude, she fucking... she like, it's the end of the day. She like goes back to her, quarters and she just like pulls out a grill. She like pulls out a grill and like puts a chain on and just starts playing Red Ops.
Wipes her makeup off and a bunch of tattoos on her face.
She's doing.
Fuck, I can't do a British accent.
She's doing a press conference. Someone asked her a question. How much money you got? A lot.
Damn.
Wearing Air Forces.
Bro. Oh my god, dude. She's wearing like one of those long dresses, like the real like expensive conservative dresses. And then you look under, you're like, what the hell? She's got
those
fucking
black Forces?
Yeah, those black Air Force Ones.
Damn, she just snatched my chain.
Oh my god, dude. Fucking hell. That's hilarious. She's like making a trip to one of these overseas like British territories. She's like, yeah, I got to put the black AF1s on for this one.
Yeah.
We got some deals to
Put these
out.
motherfuckers in their place.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking.
21, let's go.
Sun never sets on the British Empire, bitch. How many countries you colonized? A lot.
How many bitches united? A lot.
A lot. A lot. Shit, dude. Oh my god, she's doing the knighting. Fucking Paul McCartney looks down. He's like, what the hell is she wearing?
What are those?
Looks up. She's like,
Little-
yeah.
I don't think I did that right, but
Nah, you're good. Oh shit. All right, what's the next slang word?
That's that's why 21 got the knife tattoo, because the sword when she
bro.
knights people.
He was like,
She actually got it first.
yeah, it's Sir Savage from now on. Sir Savage the 21st. Definitely stole that.
I just fucking found it.
Oh, funny one.
Yeah. Oh, know your onions.
Know your onions.
What? What?
Know your
What
onions.
the fuck does that mean? That's not real.
Is it like being organized? Is it like keeping all your hens in a row or something like that? Or keeping all your chickens in a row? Fucking whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about, though. You've heard this, right? Keeping all your...
Know your onions? What the fuck?
Is it like being organized? Like, that's my only guess.
Knowledgeable.
Knowledge? Okay, well, I was wrong.
What the fuck do onions have to do with being knowledgeable?
Yeah, that's a weird one. I don't really... Yeah, that's strange.
God, British people are stupid.
One of these days, we're going to, like, run into somebody. They're going to be like, yeah, I heard all that shit you said.
Yeah.
I'm from fucking Liverpool, bitch.
You know they have doors to every room in their house? Like, they have a door separating the living room from the kitchen.
I mean, it depends, like, the way your house is laid out, I guess.
No, like
right?
every single house in England, no matter how it's laid out, they have a door separating every single room. Like if you go from like
But like
The living room to the kitchen, door. Like kitchen to hallway, door.
But like, what if the
Living
house
room
is
to
a
hallway,
rectangle?
door.
Like you wouldn't be able to have a door connecting like the front of a house to the back if it's like. Wait, do they have like hallways running the whole length of the house?
I don't
Like,
know. I don't know how it works.
Where'd you find out about this? Where's your
there's
intel
this,
from?
There's this British TikToker that like reacts to like stuff that like reacts to American stuff.
Mhm.
He was like, "Oi, you just walked into your kitchen. Where's the door?" And he's like, "We have doors for everything. Like, I have a door to go to into my kitchen." I'm like, "That is fucking weird.
Huh.
Why the fuck
So it's
do
like
you need so many doors?
like an enclosed room?
Yeah.
How strange.
Like, why?
Huh.
Why do you need that?
I've seen that in houses where the kitchen and the dining room are like separate and they have like very like different spaces for stuff, but like that'd be weird in a small house.
Yeah.
You know
That's
what I mean?
I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like it'd make the house seem a lot smaller than it already is.
They haven't heard of the open concept yet.
Yeah, I guess not.
They're a
They need
couple
to get with
hundred years
it.
behind.
I think we got to go over there and show them.
Yeah.
Show them the ways.
Show them what's what.
Yeah. You need to go and fix.
Show them how to
Fix that
brush their
shit.
teeth.
Damn.
That's an insult.
Fucking burn. Why do all British people have fucked up teeth?
They're always drinking tea, coffee.
Yeah, but it's also like the structure. Like they're yellow, but then they're also like crooked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like crooked and they're like forward and back and stacked on top of each other and like, you know what I mean? Maybe from all the incest.
England is just like the Alabama of Europe.
I can't. Oh, fuck. I hope we get.
That's what it is. England is the Alabama of Europe.
I do kind of. Now
We're
that
gonna
you-
lose viewers in Britain.
No.
Do we have anyone in Britain?
No, we definitely do because I was looking at the YouTube analytics
well.
and I'm pretty sure the UK is like our second most viewed country.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck. Cut that last
Not
10
no
minutes
more.
out.
Not no more.
Hey, actually, if anyone wants to be on a Zoom episode that's from England, we have a lot of questions.
They're gonna leave a comment
Mostly,
saying all
why
the
are
words
you
I've
wrong?
been saying.
Yeah.
like, they're not real.
Yeah.
Oh, also, if you are a British viewer, send us some slang to react to. Also, send us some explanations for some of this stupid shit that y'all got. Like,
And mention what country you're from because I don't know if this stuff is like specific to like England, Scotland, or Wales, or if this is like if you maybe live in like Scotland and you're like, no, we have our own like vocabulary of shit. Like let us know because I'm curious. Because I bet there's like,
oh, Scotland's cool.
What
Mostly
about-
because my family's from there.
what about Wales?
I don't give a shit.
I don't care.
What
for Wales.
about
I like sperm whales.
what about
Fucker.
what about Ireland?
I like Jameson.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I like Isla Scotch.
I don't
Fair
like
enough.
Conor McGregor.
What we didn't get to England. What about England?
Bullshit country. There's a reason we liberated from those fuckers. No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of weird that they say pinch a fag, but to each their own.
I wonder, do they say that in other? I wonder. I don't know if that one's.
You go to France, I'm going to pinch a faggot.
Yeah, I just. What are you doing?
No.
I just don't. What? Oh, I didn't even make that connection. No, I wonder if that's like specifically an English thing, or if they say that in like the other. If they say that in like Scotland and Wales and stuff too. Because I want to say it's like more of an English thing. you know?
Oi, laddie, I'm going to
Oi,
go pinch
laddie.
a faggot.
Oi, laddie.
You want to go pinch a fag together, eh?
We should take a trip there and just try to use all this slang.
Oh, that hurt my throat
Oh,
so bad.
dude, trying to impersonate the slang. Fuck, they'd be cringing so hard. Damn.
Oh, that hurt my throat so bad to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The oi, laddie.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I was chanting my inner Willy from The Simpsons.
Yeah. Man, dude, so why are all Irish people alcoholics?
Willy's Scottish.
Scottish. Same shit.
It is.
Hey, whoa.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm
Hey,
not.
whoa, they are the racist ones.
joking.
separating myself from this right now. I know that Ireland and Scotland are two different places with two very different cultures and accents.
I'm joking. I know too. I don't.
Jacksepticeye's gonna make a video on us. These fucking assholes.
I just want to get the
Top in the
fucking-
morning to you. These guys fucking suck.
Dude, sorry, bro. I
Is he
can't.
Scottish or
He's Irish.
Irish?
God,
Sorry.
you racist motherfucker.
No, I forgot which
Dude.
one he was.
I fucking
There's
dare.
like such a big difference between a Scottish and Irish accent, though.
I fucking dare one of you leprechaun motherfuckers to make a video talking shit, reacting to us right now.
Again, I'm separating myself from this. This side of the couch is racist. This third over here is not racist.
It's not even racist.
Just this part.
I'm actually Scottish, so like I actually understand there's a difference between Scottish culture. Those Irish fucks could never do anything to us in the Highland Games, all right? Scotland strong, all right? Let's fucking go.
I am joking here. I know there's a big difference between the different places. No, I'm not fucking racist. But no, I was just want to get them a little riled up. Little, how would you say?
Scotch is better than Irish whiskey.
Don't cheat.
That's all I'm saying. Scotch is better than Irish whiskey.
I think right now, definitely. But I think there's potential if there's more variety with Irish whiskey in the future for it to like not be better, but just like be on the same level. Because there's just so much variety in Scotch. You know what I mean? And there's just not like there's variety in some Irish whiskey, but it's like you got to really search for it.
Yeah. And it's also going to be usually more expensive if you find it.
Definitely.
Like, what's that one? It's fucking Red Leaf 12 or some shit like that.
Redbreast?
What is it?
Redbreast?
Yeah, Redbreast 12.
Fuck, Redbreast is so good, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Fuck, it's so good.
What is it?
It's an Irish whiskey.
Yeah.
It's a really good Irish whiskey.
Super good. Real, like, buttery.
Better
and,
than
like, baking spicy.
12.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not even, like...
It's almost like a dessert whiskey.
Yeah, it's real sweet. It's got, like... You know what sherry is? Like, the wine?
No.
Oh, so it's like a sweet, like desserty wine, and they do like part of the finishing in sherry casks. So it's got this kind of sweet flavor. It's got like almost a baking spicy, buttery, like shortbread type of thing going on.
Yeah. Super good.
It's really like oily too. It's just got like a lot of heft to it, Heft. It's just good. It's good, yeah.
Since we're talking about whiskey right now, can I
go wine tasting?
Yeah, we should go wine tasting.
Can I complain about the classifications for bourbon real quick?
Yeah, sure.
You know how stupid it is? Like, to be classified as a bourbon, like, only new charred oak barrels.
Oh.
Can't be finished in anything. And if you get finished in anything, you're just a specialty whiskey.
Yeah,
or a
yeah.
mix, which means fucking Fireball gets put in the same fucking category as like some really good finished whiskeys.
Yeah, it's a really weird thing. I mean, I'm glad that they still allow them to use the word bourbon, even though they have to tack on like the extra bit, like
right. Well, you can use it in like the description of it.
Yeah,
but you can't use it in like the actual classification.
Yeah.
Like you have to classify it as like either a specialty whiskey or like a special blend.
Yeah,
which is stupid.
It is pretty weird because it's like finishing is like if you're only finishing something for a few months, it's not like it doesn't like entirely change. Yeah, it changes the flavor, but it doesn't completely change the whiskey. You know what I mean?
It's annoying too because it's like at some point there's not even like barrel size limitations or time restrictions. Like there's a time restriction if you want a straight bourbon.
Yeah.
But just to be classified as a bourbon, all it has to do is touch.
Yeah.
A new charred oak barrel.
Yeah.
That's all it has to do. So you could fucking like you could say like it's so dumb. You could literally pass it through the barrel and immediately bottle it, and it would be considered a whiskey or a bourbon.
Remember that?
Like
shit?
How stupid is that?
Fucking! Did you see that whiskey that PBR made? And it was like completely clear, but it was still a bourbon, and like they said on the label that it was aged for 60 seconds in a charred oak barrel. That's funny. It was like it was like a kind of gag type of thing because they're like, well, it is still technically bourbon.
Yeah,
but
it follows all the rules because there's no age requirement.
Yeah.
Now there is for straight bourbon.
Yeah.
Like it has to be aged at least 2 years.
Yeah.
But like I hate that you can't finish like because obviously it'd be a problem if you were like finishing it and you put it in a fucking new charred oak barrel and then for like a year and then put it in like like another one like you put it in like a stout barrel
right
for like 5 years after that. It's like okay, like that's ridiculous. Like, but the fact that you can just literally pass it through that barrel and it magically makes it a bourbon.
Yeah.
Like that there's no age requirement is awful.
I think
I hate it.
There should be like an extra category or not an extra category. There should be
honestly just make if you want to keep the rules the same as it is now, but you have a category for bourbons that are finished in a different barrel that aren't new charred oak. Cause like cause then it's like, okay, it's a finished bourbon.
Yeah.
It's finished in another barrel.
Yeah.
But currently, because it's a specialty whiskey, then you have Fireball, which starts out as a whiskey, and then they just add a ton of shit to it that makes it not a whiskey.
Yeah.
but then it's called a specialty whiskey because it's just adding flavorings or going into the barrel. So now you have something like, what's a good finished bourbon?
Like Angel's Envy.
Like a perfect example. You have like Angel's Envy in the same category as Fireball.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
When it's not the same.
No,
Angel's Envy is literally just finished in a
it's a port barrel.
In a port barrel. Yeah. So like, which gives it that extra kick, that little extra flavor that almost makes it like thicker.
Yeah.
Almost. And it's awesome. But that can't be called a bourbon because it's finished in another barrel. So it's put in the same classification as fucking Fireball.
They should make,
which infuriates me.
They should like tack on a rule that says like if it's not finished longer than the youngest whiskey that went into the bottle, that it's still a bourbon. Because that would make it to where, okay, cool, you age the whiskey for 2 years, then if you finish it, you can't finish it for more than 2 years.
Right.
So even if you finish it for like a really long time, for like a year, it's like still going to have a big effect on the flavor, but you could also, like you were saying, with like aging it in a second charred oak barrel, like you can do that.
Right.
And that also has a huge effect on the flavor. It just has the effect of charred oak instead of a different type of wood.
Right. But it still wouldn't be counted because it has to be a brand new barrel.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, no, but isn't like if you double oak them, that still can count as a straight bourbon?
I don't.
Because like Jim Beam and Woodford Reserve have their double oaked ones, and I'm pretty sure they still count.
Yeah.
But I think it like has to be a new charred oak barrel.
Yeah.
It couldn't be like anything else.
If it's had anything else touch it for aging, like even if it just passed through for 60 seconds, can't use it for it to be classified as a bourbon.
Did you watch that new Whiskey Tribe video? Is that where this is coming from?
Yeah.
Okay, I fucking knew it. I was like, the moment you brought this up, I was like, this is exactly...
Because he brought it up, I'm like, that's such a good point.
Yeah, it is
That's
a good
fucking
point.
annoying.
I never even really thought about it either, because I knew that there was like a different legal classification. I just didn't know exactly what it was. And then when he was like, oh yeah, it counts as like specialty whiskey, and then he mentioned other things in that category.
Yeah, and he made the video. He's like, this is made with the stuff that needs to take bourbon. This is a new charred oak barrel, and it's like this fucking big, and he pours it in there. And for like 30 seconds, he's like, this is now bourbon.
Yeah.
Like, yep, that's pretty much what the process is.
Yeah. Like, dude, the part that was really interesting too was, I'm pretty sure it was in that video where he mentioned that when the laws were being written in like the early 1900s about what exactly bourbon would be, that like the timber industry was like lobbying.
It was just lobbying from the lumber industry, and that's why it made the classification. I was like,
that's why it had to be brand new barrels every time.
Damn.
Which is like, yep, not surprising, but it's like, we should change that now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure Big Timber isn't going to get involved this time.
Right. Like the fact that Angel's Envy can't be classified as a bourbon really just pisses me off.
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
That's the example he used in the video, and I'm like, I love Angel's Envy.
Yeah.
It's so good.
And it's not like the finishing changes, like...
It's a bourbon. If you tasted
it's still a bourbon.
And if I blind tasted it, and you asked me what type of alcohol is that, I would say it's a whiskey.
Yeah.
Tastes like a bourbon.
And
that's
it's like,
exactly what I would say.
Yeah, and like saying it's bourbon isn't disingenuous. It's just bourbon with an extra spin of like being finished in something else.
Right. And if you want to add an extra category for that, as long as it can still have bourbon in it, I'm just mad about the part where it's like, I just want a separation, because like Angel's Envy does not add anything to flavor it.
Yeah.
Anything like that. Like all the anything after it's distilled comes from the barrel.
Yeah.
They don't fucking throw a fuck ton of cinnamon and shit in it.
Yeah, like if they were pouring port wine into the whiskey and blending that, I'd be like, yeah, okay, that's different.
Yeah.
But they're just aging it in the barrel. So it's like, yeah, a few drops of port are going to get in there, but it's not like they're blending. It's not like they're blending two completely different types of alcohol and then being like, hey, it's still whiskey now.
Yeah.
It's still bourbon. It's like, no, they're just aging it in a barrel that was used for a different type of liquor.
Yeah.
Or I guess not really liquor, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how like outdated some of the laws are, like with like alcohol and tobacco and stuff like that. Because so many of the laws were written up like 100 years ago.
Yeah,
and so there's just weird laws like that, or like how you have to have stuff passed through a retailer to like legally distribute it. Like there's just these weird archaic laws that just don't make sense.
Yeah, like we don't need those anymore.
No, we don't.
And it makes distributing alcohol so fucking hard.
Yeah,
and it makes it so much more expensive.
Yeah.
Like.
For no reason.
Yeah. Especially states that still have liquor stores that are like state sponsored.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you don't actually get choice. The state picks what every single liquor store gets.
Yeah.
And then we distribute it all the same shit to them. So if you want this, like, so if I say, hey, bourbons, we're gonna have 4 of them, and the one you really like isn't on there, you're not getting that unless you go to another state.
Yeah.
Like, that blows.
And dude, it's especially crazy now too, because like it's never been easier. Like it's fucking crazy. Like with the Whiskey Tribe and Whiskey Vault shit, like they crowdfunded a distillery. Like that's insane.
That's fucking awesome. I love.
So it's like,
honestly, if you like alcohol in general, but mainly if you like whiskey, check out Whiskey Tribe.
yeah,
Obviously, they don't need our help promoting their channel,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
they're fucking awesome. That's how I learned about whiskey.
yeah.
What?
Whiskey Tribe, the one with like the 2 guys who crowdfunded the distillery, and they make like kind of educational, entertaining videos about like different things about whiskey. They're pretty good.
They're really cool.
But yeah, it's crazy. Like those laws are so stupid, especially now, because like now we're in an age where you can just crowdfund a distillery.
Yeah,
Like that's very possible to do now.
but you
So
still got to go through a retailer.
yeah, so those laws are just like extra constraining for no.
It's like you're
no
not allowed
real
to
reason.
distribute it yourself. Fuck you.
Yeah. Even if they had a lot of regulations around the distribution, which like would make sense, it's like still
course
just
it would make
allow
sense.
people to distribute directly to consumers.
Right. You shouldn't have to go to a liquor store and be like,
No.
please sell my whiskey.
Yeah,
Like,
that's yeah.
bruh.
It's like the same. Yeah, it's just so fucking stupid.
Wait, so you
Like,
have to sell it through a store?
you have to have like a middleman basically. So you have to have some sort of like retailer whose job it is just to source the whiskey from the distillery and then sell it to the consumer.
Basically,
Is that a
whoever
thing with like just whiskey or?
No, I'm pretty sure it's all liquors.
all
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That's
But
so
basically,
stupid.
it means that like, no, if you have like any part in the spirit or the liquor being made at all, then you can't be the distributor.
Yeah. Like you can like if I went to a distillery, I could just buy a bottle from them, right?
Mhm.
But you can't like sell you can't just like ship out tons of bottles and distribute the shit
Yeah, that's
like en masse.
That's one of the reasons moonshine is legal. Obviously, the main reason is because like moonshine is just vodka, just not distilled enough.
Mhm.
That's the main reason, because that's the legal thing of vodka, so it's not legal. But the second thing is most people that make moonshine, because it's not legally made technically,
Mhm.
they sell it themselves, which is
Yeah.
also illegal.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if they got arrested, not only would they be arrested for having it because it's like an illegal way of making alcohol, but then they'd be arrested for distributing it not through a retailer.
Yeah.
I don't know what the actual charge would be, but
Nah.
I mean, I guess it would probably be for distribution
Yeah, probably.
of I don't know, but
Yeah, it's just really complicated to like
that's
like-
why like you don't see a lot of like that's precisely why you don't see a lot of like startup like distilleries or wineries or stuff
Yeah.
like that. It's all like super big brands, because like unless you're like Whiskey Tribe, where you like are so big on YouTube and a bunch of like liquor store owners and stuff like that,
Yeah.
you can go to them and be like, hey, like, do you want to distribute our whiskey?
Yeah.
Like, they know you. But like for someone small, like if say we just decided to save up and start like a distillery or some shit like that, like where would we sell it?
Mhm.
Like, who are you gonna get to sell it? Like, you can't. Just makes it needlessly difficult.
Yeah,
Fuck,
you
is it
can
already one?
you can ship it like
You do that every single
I
time.
know, I forget. Hold up.
Did you just break them? Oh, okay.
You can ship it like in state. So like if you found a distillery in state that you like and you want to try their shit, they can ship it to you. But if you want to get any like out of state business,
Yeah.
then you can't do that.
Oh,
So you would need to sell it to like a retailer whose job it is to just take it to another place, basically. So it's like
Most of the time, it's like talking to like a chain. Like,
Yeah.
it's like you go to like you'll see in CVS. In any CVS, you'll mostly see like the same liquors in there.
Yeah.
Just because CVS has distributors that work for them that go out and be like, hey, like we're gonna go get this stuff, and then so whatever like liquor companies they decide to distribute for CVS, now it's in like every CVS because
yeah.
they distribute it.
And I'm not sure like what the laws are in other states for like in-state distribution. I just know like in California, if there's a distillery you
Yeah.
like, you can just buy their shit online and they can ship it to you.
Yeah, which is
Other
nice.
states,
It's one of the few
could be
things,
different,
One of
yeah.
the few things I like
Probably.
about California.
yeah. But yeah, but yeah, basically like if they could just ship shit over state lines and distilleries could just start up and just instantly start exporting their stuff,
Yeah,
then it'd be way easier if you can find a market of people who are interested in your stuff to just start your distillery.
Yeah.
Do which I'm not saying like it's that easy. It's super fucking crazy hard. But if they know they can have a market of people that want their stuff, those people can buy it. Because right now, even if you have a market of people that want to buy your whiskey or whatever liquor you're making, there's just no real guarantee that they can have access to it.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like you can have a whole market of people out there with no way to get your product to them. Even though you physically could put the bottle in a package, ship it to them, you just can't legally do that.
Yeah.
Right. It's fucking stupid. And you know what's funny now is that again, most states, well, I won't say most, in a lot of states in the U.S. now, like marijuana laws are more relaxed than
Yeah.
liquor
Oh, yeah.
laws, which is crazy to me.
Um,
And they still complain about it.
yeah.
Like, dude,
Wait, what do you mean?
it's easier for you to get weed and smoke it than it is for me to get a certain whiskey I want. Fuck off.
What are the laws on shipping? I actually don't know like what they are.
For weed?
Yeah.
I don't know, but you can go to fucking a weed store like anywhere.
Oh yeah,
Just
but
buy it.
You could do that with liquor too, though.
I know, but I'm saying like weed, it's like weed's weed. But like if I want like a very particular whiskey, it's like, oh, well, it's only sold in these specific spots.
Oh right, I see what you're saying.
Where it's like I literally can't get it delivered to California. I'd have to go to another state and get it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, where like weed, it's just like, dude, fucking grow it in your backyard. And I'm like, this is
Yeah.
some bullshit.
I think maybe though, like maybe eventually we'll get to a point where there's like very, very particular strains that it's like almost like with wine where they pay attention to like the terroir, you know? Maybe we'll get to a point where there's like this particular strain that's grown in this area that has like the correct climate and soil. And it's like, then we could get to a point where there's even anything that's difficult to get. But right now it's like, you know, if you can find somebody that grows a strain, you can buy it. It's, you know, there you go, boom, you're done. But like if you're trying to get a very particular whiskey from like a certain distillery that's based in a state, you know, halfway across the country, then it's like it's just fucking complicated. It's like that shit's far away. But
Well, mind if I interrupt this serious conversation and tell you a fucking stupid story that happened to me at
go
work?
ahead, let's hear it.
So I was closing last night and I had to do a bunch of fucking dishes because we had a driver there that likes to not do anything. So I was like, whatever. So I'm doing dishes. And you know how like the pans will get like the hard cheese on them after they cook and then like dry?
Yeah.
So this one, unbeknownst to me, there was some dried cheese on there. It was like sharp.
Ooh.
I fucking reached down, grabbed a stack of pans. I was like, ow. And I looked, and it was like a fucking splinter, but it was cheese.
What the hell?
I got a cheese splinter in my thumb.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
It was like right there. It fucking sucked.
It cut you?
Yeah, it went into my skin. It was stuck in there.
What the fuck?
It literally,
That's so weird.
it literally felt like a splinter.
That is so bizarre.
And I was like, ow, like this hurts. So I literally finished the rest of the night. And then like literally like 20 minutes before I came out for the podcast, I was in there and it just started really hurting my thumb. I was like, fuck. And I was like, Peyton, could you try to get this with the tweezers? And she couldn't get it. She just kept tugging my skin. So then I just fucking like,
was that why I heard you screaming and moaning in there?
yeah.
Yeah, because I heard you like. I was like, what is Cody
Like that,
doing in there? And I heard like some slapping and like I was like, what the fuck are they
She
doing?
was like, calm it down.
I thought she was abusing you.
Sounded more
Well,
like
that's just normal.
Oh.
Oh, well, yeah,
Like that.
I did that too.
yeah.
Whenever Peyton turned around, I was like, yeah.
She was like, Cody, I'm trying to do my fucking homework right now. What are you doing, you animal?
No, but like she couldn't get it out with the tweezers. And then literally, this really fucking hurt. But literally what I did is like, I just grabbed it on either side like it was a zit or something. And I just squeezed as hard as I could trying to get it to get out.
That sounds crazy.
It really hurt. I
'Cause-
got out though. I got it
'Cause
out.
It's a little scary too, because then what if you like break it off at the end and you got a piece of cheese in your finger? Like,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
would
know
suck.
what that would do. You know what I mean?
It literally popped out like it was a zit.
That is so weird.
And I was like, and it was so small. I was like, that
That's
small
what
of a
she
piece was
said.
causing that much discomfort.
yeah, that's fucking weird. I've never heard of something like that.
Yeah. And then I was like, I got home last night. I was like, I got a cheese splinter. And she just laughed in my face.
Because it is like the
I would
most.
laugh too.
Yeah, it's like the most ridiculous
I was
thing
like,
ever.
it's not funny. It hurts. I was like, look. And she's like, oh, fuck. Or, oh, fuck. You weren't kidding. I was like, no. It
Wait,
hurt.
was it still stuck in your finger?
Dude, it was stuck in my finger till like 20 minutes before we did the podcast.
So you've just been going about your day with like a fucking cheese
Cheese.
needle just sticking out of your hand?
Yes. It wasn't even
What?
like, it was just in my thumb
Was that? Wait, when did this happen?
last night.
How'd you sleep?
Dude, Barely.
How'd you fucking like do anything?
It was
like,
awful.
Why did you take it out last night?
I tried.
What?
I couldn't get it.
Could you not find the tweezers?
I didn't. No, I tried with the tweezers last night and I couldn't get it.
Oh.
And then I think just from me squeezing it so much, it like slowly pushed it towards the top of my skin.
Dude, it's so funny imagining you just going about your day like normal with just a
cheese,
just a cheese stuck in your finger.
but like a comically big piece of cheese, like just 6 inches long and just like a needle
just
at the
like
end.
a cheese pike.
Yeah, just like jammed into your hand. And you're just going about your day like normal.
Yeah, no, it wasn't fun though. I didn't like it. Believe it or not.
Yeah, no, it sounds pretty awful. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it wasn't fun.
Very weird.
I was like, what if this starts like going bad in my thumb?
Well, yeah, that's what I just started thinking. Like, can that get infected? Like, how does that even happen? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've just never heard of that. Because wood, you know, like sometimes you'll get like the end of a splinter that gets stuck in your hand, and over time it just kind of disappears. But it's wood, so it's not like you need to worry about it getting infected. But cheese is like, it's got dairy, like it's an animal product, right?
Yeah.
So it just doesn't seem like it'd be good for that to get stuck in there.
It wasn't fun. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it sounds pretty horrible.
Yeah. I hated it.
Dude, you know what I was thinking the other day? So like, what if we made merch, right? This is like way off topic. What if we made merch that was like, so you got whoopee
Cheese
cushions.
splinter merch.
No. You got whoopee cushions, right? But like instead of sitting down on it and sounding like a fart, it's just like an aggressive moan. So like, yeah. You sit down. Yeah, you sit down. You just like throw it under your friend's seat, and he sits down. It's just like, yeah. And he's like, oh, what the fuck? What was that?
It's like there's something about Mary where she's like, I'll have what she's having.
Yeah. And then because he's gonna try to say like, dude, it was the whoopee cushion, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, sure, bro, sure.
It's like
check your phone, bitch.
It's like the moan from the scene in what's that Canadian TV show? Letterkenny. You've never seen Letterkenny?
No, I haven't.
There's this scene where they're talking about like, why do they always moan like that in porn? It's like yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who says that? Like, that's a good point, actually. That's a funny joke.
Right. They're like, they always do it in porn. No one ever actually does it though. And then they like arguing about how it actually goes. It's like someone's like, one of the guys is like, yes.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it has to be higher. Like, yes. And she's like, you gotta hold the Y, and it has to be a yas on the last.
Oh, dude, a yas.
Yeah. And they're fucking arguing. Dude, I have to show you guys. Like, obviously not right now because we're on the podcast. We don't want to get demonetized. But you guys, after this, I'll fucking look up the scene on the TV. It's so fucking funny.
That's hella funny.
And then they're like, and the guys are always like, oh fuck,
Dude, oh my god. You know what I hate in porn? When they do like, well, actually 2 shots. But you'll be watching a porn, right? Like you never would because you're in a very happy committed relationship.
Or when the girl ends up having a dick.
Well, I haven't seen that in the videos I've watched. Is that something you've experienced?
No.
No, but you know what I fucking hate is like when they do the shot where all of a sudden the guy will get down and just start eating the girl's pussy, and it's like a weird like profile view of like some bald guy with like a nasty beard just eating like, and like way zoomed in on her pussy where you can't even see the rest of like any of her body. It's just kind of, it's more like shot on him.
Yeah.
And you just get, this weird profile shot of like some sweaty bald guy. Like,
It's what I imagine the angles they would use on if you go into like the subcategory like porn for girls.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't get.
That's what I imagine.
Yeah.
I've never looked at it because I'm like, I'm not a girl, so why do I need to look at that?
Yeah.
But like I imagine that's what it'd be. It's like instead of like, because most porn is like very heavily focused on the girl.
Yeah.
But I feel like for women would probably be like just very focused on the guy. But you know what else? I read this thing that said that more women look up lesbian porn than men.
Really?
That's what I read. I don't know if it's true.
Huh.
It could definitely not be true, but
No,
I read it.
I totally believe it because like the lesbian porn, that's like the gateway to porn. You know what I mean? Like every kid when they're super young starts off with the lesbian porn
That's true.
because they're like, well,
So like, oh, but they're not straight. Oh.
yeah, it's like when you're like, I don't know, 12 years old or something, and you're like watching your first porn, and you're like, well, I'm not ready for dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not ready for
It's
like
a little much.
So yeah, you're like, it's a little intense, but like,
like when you're a little boy, you're like, anywhere I look is girl. So
yeah,
I'm good.
exactly.
I don't have to like, because when you're 12, you're like, if I catch a glance of the dick while I'm watching porn? Am I gay?
Yeah,
Is that how that
You
works?
start having because like
everywhere I look, there's a titty or a twat, so I'm good.
yeah, because until you're in like high school, nobody actually like talks about any of this shit. So you have these weird struggles internally where you're like, is it normal? Does everybody go dicking? Is everybody watching lesbian? Like, what's everybody else? What's the vibe like? You know?
Yeah. Then you got the one kid sitting in the corner watching hentai in class.
Oh my god, dude, fuck. There was always like
her tentacles are so sexy.
Midget porn.
what? Yeah. Oh no, I mean that's don't shame it, but no, I'm just playing. What was the gateway for you? Like for me, it was like lesbian porn. Then it was like 2 girls, and no, it was like lesbian. Then it was like threesome. Then it was like regular, like 1 guy, 1 girl. And then you start getting into like gangbangs and stuff. Then you get into the hentai, and then no.
See,
Is that just me?
I don't watch.
I started off with 2 girls, 1 cup.
Fucking disgusting.
Oh man. Fucking what was? You know what? Yeah. It's crazy how we caught the very tail end of the shocker porn era.
Yeah.
Just like as we were growing up.
Were you with us on the Discord when we were all watching the fucking shocker videos?
No.
No.
When was this?
It was
Did
like
you go through like the classics?
yeah.
Like BME Pain Olympics.
It was the
Meat Spin.
Lemon Party, I think. Was
Oh, you guys watched Lemon? Fuck. That's the thing, dude.
I was just like sharing my screen with everyone in Discord, and we're just all watching it. We're like, what the fuck?
It's like,
Damn.
who's tapping out first?
Did you guys watch
tapping out
that like,
first?
back in like the old days?
No.
God,
Back in
dude.
my day, when we watched shocker porn,
Back in my day, you'd see how many spins you could get with your friends. You know what's weird too, thinking back on it? All the like crazy shocker porn was just some weird domain with like just those single videos on it.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like a safe website to go to.
no.
Like if somebody just sent you a random link now and was like, hey, open this shit's gonna kill. You'd be like, no,
Yeah, I'd be like,
I'm not doing
that's
that.
not a good idea.
But when we were like 10 years
You're gonna get a
old,
virus.
yeah, exactly. When we were like 10 years old, we were like, oh yeah, fuck it.
I don't know if McAfee will protect me.
I don't think McAfee will. I think McAfee would endorse it.
Yeah. Sounds like a John McAfee thing to do.
We should go to Belize.
Belize?
He made Belize seem like a really fun place.
Yeah, probably if you're rich.
No. It's like super poor. That's the thing. Like when you live in like a middle class country, you can just go to third world developing countries.
Oh, I'm fucking dead. No, they're
And your
really
currencies.
poor. That's why it's awesome.
Yeah. God,
Let's take advantage of their fucking low classness.
yeah, no, the fucking
A.
damn dude.
Let's
That's
take
the
advantage of their low national GDP. That's the same size as my personal income.
that's the whitest shit I've ever said. No, actually, they're a developing country, so it's really great. Yeah, their currency is worth nothing.
We're
so.
helping them by taking advantage of their cheapness.
Does the
Damn. This is fuck.
have you
Are
heard
you
of
a
the guy
fucking-
that like goes to places like after a disaster happens?
Oh yeah,
No.
So it's like
super
way
cheap.
cheaper.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like
How
he went
weird.
to he went down to Haiti right after the
Yeah.
fucking
Wow,
after
that
the-
is
So much cheaper.
that is really sad.
I know. I
Wow.
was like, dang,
Just having your vacation while everyone's homes are destroyed.
dude. It's like Hurricane Katrina just rolled through. He's like, Mardi Gras.
Oh my god. Damn, dude. I wonder if it's rebuilt now.
What?
Fucking New Orleans. Cuz they got
Yeah.
steamrolled. So like, I wonder like how
I'm pretty sure it's probably fairly.
I'm sure it is.
but they were still rebuilding from the last hurricane and then they just got fucking
Yeah, but I mean, remember
down again.
we didn't go on that job that we might have got because they were already like pretty much done.
Well, no, but they were only like tearing down the houses. They hadn't even started rebuilding anything.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm like, I don't know what it's like. Like, I don't know. I'm just curious.
As long as I can get some beignets, I'm fine.
Yeah, there's got to be like, businesses and shit going on.
Yeah.
But man, because I want to visit New Orleans so bad. It just seems so fun.
Ooh.
And when I was looking at what time is it?
I get to go.
Oh, it's all good.
Bye,
one
Cam.
second.
Oh my god, yeah, you're 17 minutes late. Like now.
Yeah.
Where are you going? What do you have?
I got work at 2.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
No, but I just want to take my shower. Smell good.
You're gonna get covered in
That's
grease.
code
Like,
for jerk
you should
off.
just shower after.
Grease. It's flour.
Yeah, and grease.
We don't have grease there.
What?
You fucking cook
What do you mean
pizzas
you don't
with
have
meat
grease
on
there?
them.
You-
There's
The joke.
Fucking idiot.
uh,
Fucking
oh
idiot.
man.
Oh,
Wanna wrap up?
I'll wrap
Unless
up.
actually, do you have any like?
Wrap up my dick so I can fuck you.
Oh well,
That was a little much.
okay. That was let's just fucking
let's wrap up.
dial it down.
I'm sorry.
No, really though. Do you have
that
any?
That was a lot. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, I'm only chubbing a little. It's cool.
Okay, cool.
Do you, so yeah.
Oh yeah.
actually-
By the way, to the guy that commented about me shooting my shot at Dale, I'm not gay.
this
all right?
fucking.
We don't live together.
I was crying laughing because every part. So for people that
Fucking
don't know
bullshit.
what we're talking about, I just thought it was hilarious because this guy.
I like puss. I realized that statement did not make it seem like I like puss.
Yeah, that definitely.
But I definitely
sounded-
like pussy. All right.
Sex is definitely something I have.
I have sex with my girlfriend a lot. Just ask her.
all
right?
the time. Not lying.
Literally
Guys.
anytime I want.
No, fucking, it was hilarious. This guy commented, and let me
Yeah,
find the
fuck
comment.
that guy.
No, it was just hilarious because I was like, it was hilarious because he just completely misinterpreted like the relation between us. So this guy on one of
homie
the
favors do not make you gay. Okay.
this guy commented on one of the shorts. He said, bunch of nerdy ass obvious gamer dudes bitching about midnight. LOL. If midnight is what's holding you back, just buy some Red Bulls. LOL. I love that the big dude low-key shoots his shot at his roommate and it's completely overlooked. It was hilarious because I was like, one, we're not roommates. I don't live here.
You don't pay my rent.
Yeah.
All right.
We live in different places. Also,
I don't live in his bummy. Never mind. I'm sorry.
my house is cool.
Yeah,
Kinda
your house is
small.
cool. I mean, especially for you, you don't pay for it.
Yeah, that's true also. Yeah. I'm basically couch surfing. But yeah, and then I was like kind of dying too because I was like, oh shit, this guy thinks like we're fucking or something. He was like low key shoots his shot. I was like, nah, it's just a joke. Like
If we were gay, though, which one of us would be the giver and the taker?
I'd definitely be the alpha.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I'd wrestle you into submission.
What, dude, I would fucking wrestle back, dog.
Nah, bro. I'd win.
I'd fucking guillotine you in a second, then
I'd mount you. You'd call me a
you'd
mountie.
mount me?
You'd call me a Canadian mountie because I'd be mountain.
Yeah, dude.
I don't take. I just give.
Nah, bro. You'd
That's why I'm
fucking
in such a good
You
relationship.
say that right now, but like you'd be like one of these CEO guys who's like real powerful on the outside, but then like once you get in bed, you're like, all right, now I want to be slapped around and like
No,
get some candle wax burnt on me. Or
I'm
something.
powerful to the core, baby.
Dude. You
ever seen my hips? Oh, bam!
Dude, your fucking hips
Dude,
are gonna be
Peyton
getting
needs
slapped
an-
with a cat of nine tails,
Peyton
bro.
needs an ice pack after we're done. And you're small
not.
and frail. Imagine what you would need.
Wait, why do
You
you
need
need an ice pack?
reconstructive surgery on your hips.
Turn the AC up, dog.
No, I mean because it's sore.
Oh, I was like, she's getting like heat stroke.
No,
What the
you're
fuck?
gonna need reconstructive surgery on your hips after. I'm done
Really,
with you.
reconstructive surgery.
Yep.
My knee's already kind of fucked up, so I don't like the sound of this.
Dude. Telling you, powerful.
Powerful. Oh, have you seen that German guy who reviews the clones and he's like, power?
Yeah. Power.
Oh shit! But yeah, no, I thought it was funny. Oh, anyways, there was a follow-up comment by this guy, and he said, "If the first sentence comes across rude, sorry. I also am a gamer nerd." But no, I just thought it was funny. Like he misinterpreted like everything we said.
No.
And then he said, "If midnight's what's holding you back," and I was like, "Well, it's not holding us back. It was just the time we were recording."
Sorry, I work in the morning, bro.
Yeah, it was just like, but it was funny too because then he like felt bad and like. It's like, sorry, I'm also a gamer nerd. So I was like,
Yeah.
it's also like
Well,
a
it's
little
funny.
self-deprecating.
We got
like,
this comment that's like, why is midnight holding you back, pussies? And then we got the other comment like, keep your day job so you go to bed early and go to work.
I know.
I'm like, what do you want from us?
No, I did like the one comment there was a really genuine comment that.
No, that comment was funny though.
Oh, I was fucking dying.
The gamer nerds, not
was
far
just-
off.
Yeah.
Besides
No.
the gay shit,
Yeah, it was hilarious because I was like, oh, you like completely misinterpreted like
the whole relationship.
Yeah, like everything.
Why
like,
do you think I was? Why
What?
did you think I was gay?
I
Just
think
homie favors, dog.
I thought it was. I was trying to make the cut comedically, where like you're like, where I was like the part where I was like, oh yeah, I'm like tired, hungry, this and that, and I said little horny, and you're like, oh, we took care of that. I made the cut like right as you finished saying that because I was like, oh, that's kind of funny, you know. But then like, I guess maybe he thought I left that in accidentally or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
It's your editing without context. You're just like CNN.
Yeah, I just thought it was. I thought it was like I don't know, self-explanatory. I guess not though. I don't know.
I'm not gay.
I guess if you've never watched like any
To
of our
be clear.
episodes, you like wouldn't really
Yeah.
maybe.
Watch the episodes that have my girlfriend on them. She's a lot hotter than Dale. So
Anyways, Anyways.
Sorry.
No, but anyways. No, this one guy left a really genuine comment that I want to read. This was a while ago, but he said, "You will forever have these types of this is off that one, the actual hate comment. He said, "You will forever have these types of comments, bud. This is probably the most toxic part of being on social media. Be smart and don't fall victim to the internet toxicity." And that got 3 upvotes.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, pretty genuine. Cool.
Well, the funny part is, like, when it comes to like hate comments and stuff like that, I feel like because we grew up in like the internet and like YouTube era, it's like it doesn't even faze me.
I do like arguing with them.
It's fun.
It's really fun.
Like, I was happy we got a hate comment.
Dude, I've been happy to see him because I'm like, oh, dope. That means like this is getting pushed out to people that have never watched our shit before.
Right.
So I was like, dope. Because when we weren't getting any hate comments, I was like, well, this isn't realistic. Like, this isn't really that indicative of what people would actually... Like, if we pushed our videos out to like 1,000 random people, it wouldn't be all love. So I was like, cool. When we're getting the hate comments, I was like, dope. That means like our shit's getting pushed out to people that don't know who we are.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, it's like... Well, it's funny because you saw the YouTubers that like first started YouTube when they were like 24, 25, and like it wasn't a thing. Like they started YouTube when it started.
Oh yeah.
And they came out like, oh, I have mental health issues because all these hate comments and everyone just says mean things and blah blah blah. But then you have us that grew up with it and we're like, fucking pussy. Like, well, I love hate comments. I fuck these kids. Like, I don't give a shit.
I think it's different though too when like on the scale, right? Because we're barely getting any comments. If you get to the point where you're getting like thousands of comments per episode and you look and like 60% of them are like, this fucking sucks. I don't want to see this. This isn't the good.
I doubt like if you're getting 60% of your comments being negative, your videos probably suck and you should be getting negative comments.
Because sometimes people just latch on to shit.
Unless it's just like a hate thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People just latch on to things that don't make sense.
Like Logan Paul after he filmed some dude hanging.
Well, no, that makes sense.
Then he just got a ton of hate comments.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you deserve it.
But like, okay, remember when Cody Co hired a new editor and like the editing style was just slightly different and like literally every single comment was like, yo, fire your editor. Hey, wow, I guess you can't edit your own videos now. Wow, this fucking sucks and this and that. And then he did a video without the editor where he did the editing himself and everybody was like, wow, still got the editor, Cody? All right. So it's like, yeah, I get if you see that. You're like, what the fuck? Like, guys.
Well, you literally just have to, like, that's just a thing that happens.
But that's what I mean. Like, people latch on. People in the comments latch on to, like, weird things. And, like...
Yeah, but I mean, like...
Things that they wouldn't say face-to-face.
Oh, of course. I mean? But that's the whole internet.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I'm like, we are, like, much more well-equipped than someone who is, like... Like, if we were, like, 10 years older, like, we would probably... think of it very differently.
Yeah,
like we see shit like that. We're like, yeah, it's the internet.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
Probably true.
Like, yeah, but like my mom sees some shit that gets posted on the internet, like a comment or something. She's like, how could they say that? What?
I thought you left like 10 minutes ago.
I had to talk to my boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen him in a while.
For sure. We actually do have a lot of time. Ethan's back from Oregon. Oh yeah.
Long trip, dude.
Long trip.
I was awake for 26 hours and it was 12 hours.
Awake for 26
Jesus
hours.
Christ.
2-6.
So I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and then started getting ready. We left like kind of late at like 10, something like that. And then we got back at like midnight. And then I went over to Eddie's house until 2. And I fell asleep at 5 and woke up at 9 today.
Oh my
Jesus
God,
Christ.
dude.
Fuck that.
That's crazy.
Hey, but I did get a new mattress, so hopefully I can sleep.
You got a new mattress? Is it a Helix?
We're using it tonight.
I was about to make that joke.
Ashley bed or something like that?
Ashley bed?
Yeah, it's
Are you just fucking a girl named Ashley? Is that what that is?
yeah,
It's a girl named Ashley. It's her bed, actually. I took it. Yeah, I hit a lick.
This bed's kind of nice.
Yeah, this bed's kind of nice. I've been needing a king size.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that.
Oh, damn.
See you guys.
See ya.
See you guys.
Let's wrap up this episode.
Yeah.
Wait, you're leaving?
No, I'm coming back in.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool. Sounds good.
Good luck.
We'll see you in a minute. The minute.
He said he wanted to kiss before I left.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think we said what we had to say there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate comments
Any
are
other?
fun.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. There was one more comment I wanted to read before we wrap up.
Whoa. I thought we just explained we're not gay.
What?
You're like, fuck.
Oh, yeah, shit. No, no, bro. So the one about Nancy Reagan being the throat goat, this guy commented and said, bro, this shit had me cracking up. This guy said, Nancy Reagan, the glizzy goblin, bro. I was like, how have I never heard that? The glizzy goblin.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I was like, why? I was like, dude, half the time people comment, I'm like, man, they're way funnier than we are.
Yeah.
Like, people drop one-liners in the shorts sometimes, and I go, God damn, like,
That's funny as shit.
funny as fuck. Yeah.
That's like watching TikTok. Like half the fun is you watch the video and then like some of the funniest shit is always in the comments.
Yeah. Every time I'm like, damn, these people got some good ideas.
Yeah.
But anyways, that was my last comment that I wanted to read. You have any like third closing thoughts?
So should we make out now?
Yeah. So are we French kissing before the episode ends or after?
I think we should just do a cut like halfway to it, like a movie.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
right
yeah.
before it happens.
Oh, are we gonna do like the old Hollywood like zoom where it goes and there's like a closing circle and it kind of stops with like our heads and then it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So 1, 2, 3.